Hey Coyotes, can you believe it's November and we are a quarter of the way through the year already?
It is crazy. That reminds me of a joke. So Ryland, do you know what the most negative month of the year is?
Can't think.
November. But honestly, with Thanksgiving break and all the turkey, mashed potatoes, and pumpkin pie coming up, it's not that negative.
Well, let's get started with our first story. JMG is hosting its annual hygiene drive.
Yes, the drive helps out people in need, ensuring everyone has access to basic hygiene essentials.
You can find the hygiene boxes in the multi-purpose room by the gym.
There's a box for each grade, and the box that is the fullest will earn a prize.
And here's an interview with Miss Waterroot and Delaney Clark.
What does JMG stand for?
JMG stands for Jobs for Montana Graduates.
What is the project that JMG is doing right now?
JMG is doing a hygiene drive where they're collecting different items such as toothbrushes, soap, all sorts of things to help families around the community.
How does the hygiene drive benefit kids in Shelby High School?
It benefits kids because it gives them access to basic supplies to take care of their basic needs so that they can find more success at school.
What is your position in JMG?
I am the JMG president.
What is the hygiene drive?
The hygiene drive is our senior class project, and we set up out boxes for all the different grades to put hygiene products in so that we can give them to our school for people who need to use them.
What is an example of a hygiene product?
So any of that is like shampoo, body wash, conditioner, hair ties, razors, anything to keep us all healthy and have good hygiene.
How is the hygiene drive going?
It's not going very well yet. Everyone needs to bring their hygiene products to win our special party.
In other school news, Shelby Public Schools updated both their website and their app.
Some of you might be saying, a school app, what for? The app has a various amount of features including event times and dates, lunch for the day, weather, and more.
Yes, and here I am on the scene to tell us more about the app.
Have you used the app yet?
Yes, I've used the app and I downloaded it on my phone.
Where did you hear about the app from?
I heard about it from teachers and other students.
How will you specifically use the app?
I'm going to use it for, the live updates constantly, and then, just use the old one,
How will this help you during sports seasons?
If I'm somewhere far and everything, I can check out the live feed if basketball's going on and I'm wrestling, and also I can check the schedule on the app.
And also, if you download the app today, they have the Howl news broadcast. What?
Hey Brennan, have you ever lost something and wondered what happened to it?
Definitely. I've searched vehicles, rooms, and lockers to find my wallet. It did make me wonder what other people lose. Most of the people I have talked to usually lose their earbuds, phone, or water bottle the most often.
So our reporters checked in at the office to see what Shelby High School students have lost and found.
Evan and Parker said Miss Sterling showed us some interesting things, but they also learned that sometimes what is lost is found and returned. For example, last year the janitors found a Fairfield Letterman jacket in the gym.
Mr. McNault said the jacket had made it back to its rightful owner, but it was the next school year.
Well, that was lucky. Here's Miss Sterling in a couple of interviews with students who have lost their belongings. One is still searching for his phone while the other found his missing shoes.
Have you ever lost anything of value at the school?
Yes, my shoes and my phone. My phone, I lost it after the game. I went to the restroom and I checked my pockets and it wasn't there. And when I went back to go get it, it wasn't there. For my shoes, it was after a basketball game. I left it in my locker, but then the next day for practice, I went to go check it, but it wasn't there.
Did you ever get it back?
No to my phone, and yes to my shoes. I found in the upstairs football room with the boxes of lost shoes.
The choir has seen some impressive growth this past year.
Yes, when the position was still vacant in August, Mr. Buck volunteered to take the class and recruited many students.
And here's an interview with Mr. Buck and some of his students.
And how has been teaching the choir class?
I'm actually loving it a lot. It's been a lot of fun. The high school kids have really taken hold of what I've asked for, and they bought into the program. And obviously we've grown to 30 people, so that's been really good.
Is this your first year in choir?
Yeah, it is.
How is Mr. Buck as a teacher?
He's a great teacher. He's very energetic and gets us all to sing.
What's it like having so many kids in the class?
Sometimes it's hard to hear yourself, and sometimes it's hard to get us all to work together, but it's great having such a big choir.
Is this your first year in choir?
No, I was actually in choir last year as well.
What's it like between this year and last year?
So obviously it's a much bigger class this year, so it makes it a lot more fun, especially when concerts come around and we can do 4-part songs now, which is super fun, and our sound is just a lot bigger and better, I think.
Fall sports have come to an end, and next week, winter sports practice will begin.
As winter sports begin, we wanted to highlight exciting moments from the season by interviewing players or a manager from each of the Coyote teams.
Here are interviews from state cross-country runner Eris Stewart, football captain Brennan Clark, and volleyball manager Jasmine Price.
How was your season?
I'm really happy with the effort that I put in, and I feel like I worked hard this season. I feel like I improved too, so I was really happy with this season.
What was your fastest time running this season?
My fastest time running this season was 19 minutes, 59.8 seconds.
So you got third at state. How did that make you feel? What was your reaction?
Well, when I crossed the finish line, I kind of didn't really process it, I guess, but during the award ceremonies when I really started to appreciate it, and I just felt like really happy with myself for all the effort that I put in, so I guess I'm just happy with myself for getting third.
What was your favorite memory this season?
My favorite memory is when we were going to go to McDonald's after state, but McDonald's, the lobby was closed and we couldn't go through with the bus. So we had to go to Jimmy John's instead, and we were all just joking around in Jimmy John's. And then when we were there, we all had our first soda because the season was over, and that was a really good memory because we were all so excited to get soda.
How was your football season?
Our football season was good. It was kind of different. We had a new coaching staff and a couple different players, but yeah, overall it was pretty good.
What position or positions did you play?
So on offense, I played right guard, and on defense, I played a little bit of linebacker and nose tackle.
How far did you make it into the season?
So we made it to the first round of the playoffs, and we played Fairview, and we got beat, but yeah, we made it to the first round.
What was your favorite football memory from this year?
Probably playing in the snow in our first snow practice, and good round at the end, so yeah.
Why did you choose to be a manager for the volleyball team this year?
I chose to be a manager of the volleyball team this year to spend my last year of high school with my closest friends.
What were your responsibilities as manager?
I took care of stats, med kit, drinks for the team, and just overall hyping them up. Yeah, it was a good time.
What was your favorite memory or moment while managing?
I'd say my favorite moment was the trip to Boulder because we had a lot of good team bonding. It was just a fun experience.
Congrats on another great season, Coyotes.
Here are some reminders for the upcoming week. Monday we will have our Veterans Day Assembly at 11 a.m. Mrs. Clark and the Student Council have been working hard to make it memorable. Student Council asks that everybody be respectful by leaving their phones and hats off.
This is during fourth period.
Also, report cards will be coming out Monday.
That's all for this week.
And as always,
Go Coyotes!